is a weirdo or Ian is weird, whatever you're watching this on. So I am going to be doing my makeup, doing like a practice makeup for tomorrow, and really I'm just going to try to push it as far as I can while being respectful and fun, and also what I have time for. But at first I got a package today, and I was like, that's yarn. And then I saw the sender, and I was like, that's Winter. So, Winter sent me some yarn, which I could not be more excited about. I think this part is taped. The only tape shut, I'm not sure. I was ripping at it and see half. And then I got a grocery bag. Hey, Lydia. To put the yarn in temporarily because I do not want to put it on the floor. It's covered with dog hair and powder and makeup. I will destroy you. I'll say if you order anything from Winter, they are sure to pack it up well. Oh, I see a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at it. I've been trying to, like, Winter's posted so much, and I've been trying to resist because I really don't have the money for a lot of it. But then they were giving away 5 cakes for $50, including shipping. And I was like, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm only a man. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this part, but it's pretty close to the yarn. Let's see if I can find the part that's on it. Just don't want to cut the yarn right down the middle. Okay, so I didn't think they had labels. I didn't remember what they were, but they are Caron Crystal Cakes. That name rings a bell. Oh my gosh, I can't believe they fit so much in here. Okay, so I couldn't help it because they were sparkly, and sparkly is my weakness, as you may well know. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Ah! Oh my gosh, this is the most beautiful thing. Oh my gosh, and it's so stupid soft. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Winter. I don't know why I thought that they didn't. Like in my mind's eye, they didn't have pictures, and I didn't know what kind of cakes they were. But so this is the color Claret, which is one of both of our favorite colors, right? Because it's like a really dark red. Sometimes it's even more black. Like if you get Red Heart Claret, it's deeper than like Caron Claret. It's so soft. I feel like this is as close to it's really close to a cloud cake. Like it's that soft, but it's denser. And then it's got gold shimmer in it, like tons of gold shimmer, not just like a little teeny bit. So gorgeous. These are all crystal cakes. So I think we're going the same color. Yep. So just like beautiful squishiness. Oh my gosh. I'm literally just gonna dive into this bag and then oh, this is black with silver. Wait. Yes, silver sparkle. If I had to guess the name, actually I wouldn't have named it that. So I'm glad I didn't guess the name. This is Lava Rock. Freaking gorgeous. Stupid soft. And then okay. I mean, it's like not even fair. And why didn't I find out about this sooner? Probably because I would have bought more. Apparently this new purple has like maybe 2 meters taken off. Yeah, it's fine. I knew the deal going into it. Okay, so this one, the purple is I think even more beautiful than the picture because all of these are like relatively solid in their base color, but this purple, which is this shows you how I never look at Caron cakes. It's called Dusk, and it's like multiple shades of purple. Oh my gosh, I should have made the hat out of this. Oh man, because I already started it because I know I'm slow and I wouldn't have been able to finish my hat in time. That's fucking gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it all over my body. Winter, I know you hated to part with this yarn, but trust me, it will be loved. Even if it's like, I look at it and I'm like, I love you, but I'll never use you. I want to use them, but like sometimes with like gorgeous yarn, I literally don't know how to use them. If that makes sense. I'm like, I'm gonna mess it up, and then I'm doing my perfect yarn. But I'll find something because they are awesome, and I do think it would make awesome mittens because it's not stiff, so they would be very soft mittens. I can definitely see why you made that choice. It's awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to do some makeup, and I'm trying to think of like whether or not I want to go like full purple everything, or if I just want to do, if I just want to do like a little bit of purple. You know me, I'm kind of like there might be some yarn barf. When I was working with it, there was plenty of it. And it's so soft. I feel like yarn barf would be like a real hellscape to deal with. But the things I do when I love yarn. But yeah, I do hate yarn barf. And if you see me complaining about on Army of Weirdos, it's not that I don't love it. It's just I severely hate, like, severely hate yarn barf. I'm just like, especially in a cake, to me, that's like the craziest thing because like it's generally made with like a center pull, or some people pull from the outside. I don't know. I might pull from the outside just because like I don't like the idea of like putting this softer yarns through a ball winder are always kind of like, is it gonna like fluff up and get stuck in the little spiral? Anyways, I'm looking for a facial primer right now. I'm just gonna spray this nasty ass sunscreen shit on my face. Ooh, burn my lip. I have a cut. Ugh. I hate this. I hate this so much. Don't do that. Yeah. Okay, it was easy to undo. That's good news. So, I'm going to be doing some MakeUp. I'm just going to go with my usual foundation because I know it won't break me out. And I know it's good for lasting several hours. So, I'm going to wet my beauty blender. Okay, and then, okay, off to bed. You have a good evening too. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, so let us go in and start the foundation process. Now, something I haven't really hopped onto that much is like cream. I don't want you to see my hair color. Is cream blush. Like, I like the idea of it, but I always kind of forget that if I adding like additional steps under powder is always like tough. And then I feel like a lot of people are using like so much blush lately that I'm like, eek, I don't want that. But I do like blush generally, and it is one of the first things to wear off of my makeup. So it would be good for me to put a cream blush under. And lucky for me, I don't have any cream blush that's purple, but I love purple blush. So we're just going to try to use some cream paint and see if that works. I am very skeptical about this, but we shall see. Okay, let me find my little spatula. Okay, so get a little cotton pad to okay, so I have the straight. So here is what my palette looks like. I know it's a mess. So there's this kind of it's more on the magenta side of purple, which I think is actually kind of the perfect tone, but I might want to lighten it up, but I'm not sure I want to lighten it up with oh my gosh, my piercing fell out of my face again. It's super hard to get on. Sorry. It sucks. Oh, it also hurts really bad. I was gonna do like a TikTok with me just trying to get my body jewelry in because it's fucking annoying. Motherfucker. Okay, I'm just gonna put my jewelry right there. I'll come back to it. It's the post sticks out a little bit, so okay. So as I was saying, I don't want to make it too pink. Pink foundations and um, pink blushes generally do not look good for me, but this is kind of a blue based and very white based pink. So I'm gonna try to add those together and see what shakes out. I'm so annoyed with my jewelry right now. Ugh. This is the jewelry that falls out the most because I'll try to orient it and end up like unscrewing it a little bit, and I'm like, motherfucker. Okay, so I got my purple, so you can kind of see what that looks like. And then I got my pink. And then I'm gonna put some white out here, just in case. Okay, so I'm gonna take most of the purple, put it on a separate side of my hand. If you have a palette that you can find at the time, this works for that, or you can mix it on top of the palette top. Hey Zach. And you can mix it on there and then clean the top of it. Whatever you decide to do is good with me, which I know you were really seeking my approval. So. Okay, actually, just like a little bit of that pink really, really well. I did like lighten it up just enough, but see, that's like the original. So it lightened it up just enough. I don't think I even need to add any white. It's just going to be a pretty pigmented blush, and then I'll kind of finesse it later on. So now we're going to, you can take a beauty sponge or you can take a brush. I think I kind of want to use a brush, but I'm not really sure what brush I have that will be appropriate because I don't really use cream brushes that often. I'm being quite honest. Let's try this. This seems like an unusual brush, but it's like a fairly large eye blender, and I don't use it that much because it's so damn big. It's a little hard because I just don't wear that much blush. Okay. But it kind of looks like a bruise a little bit, but I kind of like that. It's okay. It spreads out way too thin. I think I can put some concealer to cover up the places I don't want it. And it's really pink. So I'm gonna try just the plain purple on the other side, and we'll see if that is better. And I put like barely any color. Hey Mary, welcome in. I am working on my makeup for my Alzheimer's fundraiser that I'm doing tomorrow from 12 to 5:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be raising money for Alzheimer's awareness and fundraising and research. I have had several members in my family with Alzheimer's or dementia, and then I also have one that's currently dealing with that now. See, my placement's just like totally fucking off. What's going on here? Oh, I don't know how to use cream blush. Why does everyone like it so much? Okay, So I'm just gonna wipe all of that off of my hands before I smack myself and like have like a big print of purple on my face. Which, oh wait, I already do. I like just the purple better. Also, it was a little easier to blend. I don't know if that's just because I had learned from my mistakes on this side, but I mean, it's so much, and I just dipped the bristles in just like boop, and then it just was like, oh my gosh, you're so purple. So actually, I should have kept that purple on my hand, because I'm gonna try purple brows, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit of purple out, a little bit of kind of like a lighter brown, and then a little bit of black. And the reason I put the brown in there is obviously because it's kind of more of a natural hair color, but also I didn't want the black to just make it like seem like I just did black brows, because those have never quite worked on me. So okay, so the brown and the black pretty much entirely covered the purple, which was my goal, so we're gonna add some more. It's going so dark so fast. Okay, but that's definitely more purple. Let's keep on going. Also, as you're working this around on your hand, instead of just like globbing it on there, it does start to melt a little bit more, which is why this side was probably a little easier to blend, is because it wasn't as liquidy, whereas this was a little bit more warmed up from the mixing process on the back of my hand, and therefore, I don't know if I'm ever gonna get like the right purple that I want. If I add like that pink, maybe like a darker pink, but still a pink. It seems like it should work a little bit. But I have a feeling this is definitely gonna stain my hand. I guess for reasons undisclosed, but you'll see tomorrow. So yeah, this is just for the eyebrows. I'm gonna go through and just brush my eyebrows up. I mean, this might look kind of stupid with my hand back. Whatever. Never stopped me before looking stupid. How's everyone's night going? Are you guys planning? Sorry, are you all planning on coming to the fundraiser tomorrow? If you aren't busy, and I know it's a longer fundraiser, so if you want to, go for a bit, come back. I mean, granted, we're gonna have giveaways the whole time, so the more you're on, the more the more chances you have to win things. So even if you can't donate, you can still show up and be present. You can share it on your pages. I mean, I never ask people to share anything. To me, that's just not my style. So like, so this really means a lot to me. So if you could share it out, I would be so utterly grateful. I did a post earlier today. If you want a template to copy, and it has the link to the event on StreamYard. Well, it has the link for the fundraiser. Okay, so those are not black, even though the camera is making them seem a little bit darker. They are dark purple, and I can definitely see that, which I dig it. Dig the style, dig the vibe. I wipe part of it off, and then I'm like, should I do the same color for my eyeliner, and I'm thinking yes, but I'm also thinking it's going to be a bit of a mess getting there. So let's see what purples we have. I didn't bring out any of like my purple specific colors or like specific palettes. So we're just gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna prime my eye with just whatever I see first. Honestly, I'm just kind of hoping for a quick makeup. So I'm doing all of my. Oh wait, I should. Oh, whatever. See, this cream blush is throwing me totally off my game. Usually I know what to do, but I'm like, what do I do? Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna apply some concealer. And I'm gonna try to tone down this like blush situation, cause like I don't blush like this. Like I'm heavily bruised from a really bad fight, so so I'm just using this to lighten up the spots that are a little bit too dark, and then we'll use a we'll use kind of dense foundation brush to just kind of because I don't want to blend the purple back into my under eye, which is where like I have a little bit of darkness, but I'm not really doing too much to like lighten my face. My face is already like Casper white, so and then I think we're done with all of the powders. So I mean all the creams. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm sorry, Lydia. We're gonna go ahead. I think I'm gonna need more powder because of this cream brush. I did also have this pre-made purple, but I wasn't sure if it was gonna be too blue. I think this looks okay. Sometimes if you go too blue, like blue purples are really cool, but sometimes they tend to look like I don't know. They don't end up leaning pink. They end up just kind of like ashy purple. So you got to be careful. I just had decided to do what I did just then. Okay. So now with the purple, with that on, you want to make sure you're just stamping a thick layer on, and then leaving it. You're not like bouncing your powder around all over your face, because then you will smear it all over your face, and it will be set in there with the powder that you just put on. So approach with caution, but powder it to death. You want to do it like the old school baking. That's basically what you want to do. So I'm going to make sure that my eyes haven't creased yet, because I haven't been on them right now. Okay. And then we're going to go and we're going to do some purple. Okay. I think I also want to do some blue, because that was my grandma's favorite color. Okay, I'm not going to use purple eyeliner, because I'm going to try to go hard on the color on the lid. I didn't really want to do like high fem when I do my fundraiser, but like I'm just having fun, so who knows what it'll actually look like tomorrow. It's probably be like totally useless test of what I can do. So I'm just kind of winging it out. I expect to have like multiple shades of purple, kind of like all floating around and working harmoniously, just revolving around purple. So that's my goal. Or is it so much more like bamboo powder with the other side? It's like, okay, there we go. So build it up a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the inside half of my lower lash line. So yeah, tell me what you, if you plan on coming tomorrow, if you plan on just hanging out for a little bit, or if you're gonna try to be there more time, or whatever you want to tell me. I'm totally up for hearing. I really don't have many blues here either, so we're just making do with what we have. Okay, so I mixed some blue, and this blue happens to be kind of like a cooler, I mean, blue is a cool tone, but it's kind of light, so it's actually blending really easily into the purple from the other palette. And I'm actually going to use the same line, but I'm going to use the hot fuchsia version, which this is actually purple, not pink. And I'm going to use that as my blush. Okay, so I really don't love the way this is turning out, but there's a reason the good Lord invented glitter. Might be in and out for tomorrow. Okay, I totally understand. Like I said, there'll be giveaways going throughout the day, and so if you aren't, on, you won't be able to get that one. But there'll be so many giveaways that I'm sure there'll be one while you're um, present. Okay, so I'm using NYX glitter glue, which is just a really good. It's also really good for shimmery eyeshadows. You find that they're not really popping like you want them to. Um, but I've never used them for that. I've just seen other people use them, and I'm like, that's a good idea. And then I never think about it. Okay, so okay, so I poured some glitter in the top of my lid. I'm gonna pack off any excess. If you are doing makeup on yourself, I mean, glitter does have a tendency to fall out, so you can put tape down or a lot of powder. Actually, a lot of powder usually works best for this. But when you're removing at the end of the night, before you start to put any makeup removers on your face, use some tape, any kind of tape that's not too sticky. If it is too sticky, put it on your skin and then peel it off until it's just like barely sticky, so that you don't damage any eye area. And then use that to take the glitter off, like, because that's the best way to get glitter um, off. And then it's just look like fairy dust on my eyes. Um, I don't use this one much because it's like a iridescent, so I kind of never know what shade it's gonna end up in. But I just was like, let me give it a go. Looking pretty. Do 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 do. Um, yeah. So for the fundraiser, I'll be giving away some hand crocheted items from other people. So Amy and Roberta were able to both donate some handmade items. I'll be donating a furls hook, also from Amy. I'll be donating, and then I'm personally donating the higher ticket items and the lowest one. So if we get anywhere over $20, we're currently at $20. Anywhere over $20, and you immediately get this hat pattern. This is my awareness ribbon hat pattern. And you can see that there's a little awareness ribbons. If you can shape them a little bit more so they're not as like Xy, um, but yeah. So if we get anywhere over $20, so any donations at all, and we will immediately. Oh, I should have powdered my eyebrows. I'll just do that. And because my powder is translucent, but it has extra coverage, it did also tone down my cheeks quite a bit. Okay, sorry, I'm a mess tonight. Okay, So now I want to do, I want to fill in my brows with a purple. I'm gonna use the same brow brush that I used, but I'm gonna get all of that cream out of there. But it's just really good. I like an angled, small brush that has a spoolie when you need it. I'm just kind of ignoring the fact that I have brow hairs right now. And then I'm gonna, cotton fuzz is getting me again. This is gonna help set your powder. I'm kind of dabbing it on. Also, because if you do have brow hairs and you put shimmer on them, it's really gonna create a lot of dimension in your kind of pasted on brow that you have, because this is going primarily on the skin, and then it kind of separates your skin from the hairs, so you can kind of start to see the hairs a little bit better, and then you have dimension. This is the What Dreams Are Made Of palette from ColourPop. They're I don't know if they still sell this, but it was their Lizzie McGuire collaboration, and I was like, I love Lizzie McGuire. I don't give a shit if I didn't really like the colors. Although I actually find myself going to this palette a lot because like the shimmers are super nice. I don't really use like anything here much, and then these are like super packed with pigment. I love them. So I actually use this a lot more than I thought I would, and plus it's just super cute. So this didn't change the color a whole lot, but it did certainly add a lot of dimension. And even though I added a shimmer to my eyebrow, which I think is like breaking every cardinal sin of eyebrows, it actually looks more natural now than it did before. So whatever you want to do with that information, I think it's nice. So now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. So let's see. Okay, I found the eyeliner. Let's see if I can find that's my second favorite brush, but that's okay. And then I'm gonna just do my line through the top. Thin line. And then I'm gonna try to keep my wing like fairly dramatic, but also very thin at the same time, if that makes sense. So it's gonna be long, but it's gonna be thin. Okay, I don't know the tip of that. I just want to push out a bit. Good enough. Sometimes you just fiddle with it. Hey Roberta. Okay, so this wing is huge. I'm not almost done. Well, I mean, I guess I'm mostly done. I would put mascara on, but just to take it right off feels like just a huge waste. So, yeah, sorry, the powder and this area needs to be probably fumigated based on how much cat hair is down here and dog hair is down here. It's not great. So I was saying if we get anywhere above $20, and there's already $20 in there, so if someone even donates $1 to this fundraiser, everyone will have this hat pattern available to them that hasn't pattern tested it for the entire month of December. And you can copy it and paste it into another Word document, save it. I don't care. But it will be free to people. So if we get just any donations, then we'll we will trying to figure out what I want to do for the lips. I might do like a cooler tone purple. It's really hard for me to not do a black lip if I'm honest, but I'm really trying to stay, which is okay. So this is a very personal problem, but like you all know how much I love the color black. I love spooky things, and so as I was cleaning out like the area behind my desk, I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't leave any of this Halloween stuff because it's all so morbid, and like we're doing like a celebration of life. So I was like, look, am I really, 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 really dark? Or is it just, So let's see what I have in the way of purple. And I know I'm kind of all over the place tonight. I just have a bunch of shit everywhere. Okay, so I have this Salvation Velvet lacquer. I have this Revlon Color Burst pencil, which I think would be nice, and it tends to stay on among the best of them. I don't think I have any working purple liners, and then I don't think I have any purple matte lipstick, which is what I usually rely on because it's awesome. So this is an interesting shade. So this is the MAC Viva Glam, and it's the Rihanna color. Oh, that smells like crowns. That's definitely gone bad. But it's like grayish, and then the gloss you put on top of it is like insane. It's so cool. I'll just show you all to show you. Oh, I have this butter gloss. I don't really like glosses, but for a while there, I was like, I guess I have to buy gloss because everyone else is doing it. I don't know what that was about. There's also this Revlon Color Burst, which is purple, but it's more pink. I have brown. I have black that I could put purple shadow over, but I don't have a lot of purple shadows with me right now. I could do a glitter purple lip, which would be super fun. Please tell me this is the color. No, this is Viva Glam, but it's another one. Okay. One day I'll get organized, people, but not today. Okay. Oh, it smells so much like crayons. Ugh, spoiled lipstick. I don't know why some spoil so fast and some don't, but I think I'm gonna go with. Oh man, that's just cool. I wonder what these two would look like on each other. So I guess I'll show you. So I have this one, which is like a good mix. It's just like perfectly magenta, and it's called Rebel. And then I don't want to deal with that one. Then I have this Revlon Color Stay Matte Balm in the color 250. I don't know what that even says, but it's still in that kind of pink family. Then I have this, which is the most like true purple. And this is the color 215. Can't read that. And then I'm going to see what it looks like with the Rihanna lipstick on top, because I think that would be really cool. I don't know if I can deal with the smell of crayons all day, but I'll do it. I'll do it for Alzheimer's research. Okay, does not look as cool as I thought. They actually ended up blending because they're both soft. Okay, so I'm kind of glad that I don't have to wear that, to be honest. But also, I don't know where that Rihanna gloss is because like I never really use it, so it should be in here, but I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna use the Instant Filler, Filler Instinct, sorry, by NYX, and it is a plumping lip balm, but I don't feel like it stings like a lot of other ones. And this is the color Sparkling Please. So yeah, I'm not gonna put lip liner on. I think I'm actually gonna try to do like an ombre. No, I can't do ombre lip with my lips. My lips like disappear. It looks so pink. I wish I had more like blue-based purples, but it is what it is. I wonder if I could put. No, this is like a liquid shadow. Why did I ever think that was going to be a thing that I did? So this is the Filler Instinct. It's just like a nice like beigey gold. I find works with pretty much everything. Okay, now I'm gonna do my blush. And I'm gonna use this hot fuchsia color. That's literally the name. So I do love purple based blushes, but I have to really stay clear that they're not too pink because pink and I don't really go together on the face. I didn't do any contour, which probably should, or do some, yeah, I'll probably do some contour instead of doing bronzer, because while purple and orange aren't completely opposite on the color spectrum, I want a cool tone color to kind of punch up the cool tones of the I'm going to show you something very exciting at the end of the video, so please continue watching. We're almost done. You can make it through, I swear. I kind of want to put like a little bit of that purple blush on the tip of my nose, which I never want to do, but I just feel like it will tie it in a little bit better. Try to eradicate this like hell of a neck that I have. I think this is probably not what I'll do tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be relatively chill, relatively masked. I might do my eyes or something, but I don't know if I don't feel like me with this much makeup on for this event. So we're getting to the end of the video. Everything is glitter and sparkles. Have this word way. I'm just feeling I'm doing a home tip. Oh no. Just making sure I don't have it. Yeah, I really hope you don't have it. Okay, so you all want to see a surprise? My hair is purple and a little yellow. Whatever. I couldn't be bothered because like I couldn't be bothered. But yeah, so my hair is purple for tomorrow. It needs a little volume from being under the hat, but it's a little darker than it is actually. It's a terrible dye job, but it works well on camera. So I hope I match my shirt tomorrow. I think the purple's fun. I've never been able to get my hair purple ever. Even in like some places just didn't take the purple, and it's still kind of like ash blonde now. But usually it turns my hair straight black, so that's an improvement, right? But yeah, so I will do this for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna probably do a bleach bath to get this out of my hair because it's not for me. It's not for me, and I want to go lime green again. But yeah, so I will talk to everyone later. This is not how you'll see me tomorrow, but I will hopefully see you all at noon Eastern for the fundraiser.